This is Productivity Habits Bundle, 3-in-1 bundle, habit stacking, productivity, procrastination, written by Adam J. Scott, Robert J. Thomas, and Brian J. Allen, read by Nick Dolle and Matt Montanez.
Habit stacking. Learn to master your goals, improve your life, end procrastination, increase productivity, and create constant wealth, happiness, and success. Written by Adam J. Scott. Read by Nick Dolle. Introduction. I want to thank you and congratulate you for downloading the audio program, Habit Stacking. This audiobook contains proven steps and strategies on how to successfully build new habits through habit stacking. Find out how you can integrate habit stacking in your daily life and bring you closer to your short-term and long-term goals. Learn how small steps can collectively lead you to your destination. Become more productive and efficient by following 5 simple steps. 1. Start small. No mountain is overcome by jumping over one time. You have to take one step at a time while braving the steepest of slopes and strongest of winds. 2. Create and achieve short-term goals. Make it possible by making your goals attainable. Do not overwhelm yourself. 3. Choose your trigger. Just like Newton's first law of motion, you will stay at rest if not acted upon by an external force. Find something to start you going. 4. Solidify the connection between your stack and trigger. The cleaner it is, the more you follow your routine. 5. Reward yourself. At the end of the day, you are the one who made it all possible. Do not forget to acknowledge your efforts. So if you are one of those who aims to master their goals, improve their life, and overcome a major obstacle one habit at a time, then this book is for you. Thanks again for downloading this audiobook. I hope you enjoy it. Know your habits. Habits are defined as thinking and/or behaviors that allow us to accomplish daily tasks through the autonomous action of the human consciousness. These are neutrally imprinted in our subconscious through the process of repetition that depends on the amount of effort, time, and work we devote on the particular action. A study in Oxford University, last 2007, claims that even though babies have more neurons than an adult, adults are much smarter and capable. According to their findings, this fact is due to the non-existence of pre-existing knowledge in the newborn's brains. Upon birth, their mind is as clean as a blank sheet of paper, clearly opposite to the adult's brains, which were and are currently being wired depending on where they focus their thinking, effort, and time. This is what experts determined as the outcome of synaptic pruning. Synaptic pruning is the action where neurons in the brain cut off unused connections and devote more energy to the pathways which are used ritually. Therefore, the more a person turns his mind's focus and uses his thinking to conduct an action, the more the synapses for that kind of activity become active. Likewise, the longer the person sticks to doing so would further reinforce the designated pathways for that particular action in the brain. This kind of phenomenon that later turns the action into a habit. On the other hand, the synapses for neglected activities, those which the person does not devote his effort to, loses the connections. As time goes by, due to the reinforced pathways, the action is done from the automatically sent signals, which makes the action possible without much further support from the brain itself. It embeds itself into the core of our muscle memory and allows the brain to avoid mental fatigue over time. In our daily lives, we use several habits we have built from the moment we are born, like walking, eating, writing, riding a bike, driving a car, and even breathing could be considered as such. Through the formation of these autonomous actions, the brain becomes capable of dedicating more effort to accomplish tasks that require much-needed concentration and a deep level of analyzation. Simply put, it shortens the amount of time we spend brooding over specific actions and uses spare energy for more important tasks. This is the main reason why habits are important. It allows us to properly distribute our physical and mental energy according to need and urgency. Concept of habit stacking. In building habits, it is vital to acknowledge that it would be easier to build new ones on top of those you already have than having to start from scratch. The concept is similar to writing an article. It is much easier when you have background knowledge about the topic rather than writing about something you have never encountered before. When you start from nothing, you need to provide yourself enough time to research and browse over what to read and study before you proceed to write the article. Fortunately, identifying pre-existing habits is a relatively easy task, but only if you know what you are looking for. Since habits are autonomous actions, your brain might have more than just a few habits you personally tend to overlook. Just like brushing your teeth, taking a bath, fixing your bed, and even cleaning the house. You could go on forever if you simply
Sample complete. Ready to continue?